I'm supposed to start shooting for Arjun Reddy soon, and I'm also going to have a baby very soon. It's a very nice, soft, beautiful, emotional time. And then I'm playing this completely crazy guy. So I'm actually very nervous about that. I love when you're getting gold, why go for Tamba? It's totally my kind of song. It's massy, it's musty. I loved it.
I think very few actors who actually become that character and जो आपका जो dialogue है, that no one can imagine that Shahid Kapoor can say that.
It's the strongest driving force for me as an actor. Hi, मैं ठहरा शाहिद कपूर and you're watching me on Bollywood Hungama. बल देखते रहो बेटा.
Okay, now we're taking the fan questions. There are like say 2,000 of them, so let's take a few. Okay, so fan questions for Shahid Kapoor. This is Shahid Kapoor Lovers FC. Okay, from the trailer, it looks like that BGMC has a really amazing supporting cast, including veterans like Farida Jalan and Supriya Pathak. How was it working with such phenomenal?
Supriya ma'am is not. My mom is not in the film. No.
Yeah, when I was thinking about that. Yeah. How was it working with such phenomenal and experienced actors and such a cast?
The film has very strong presence of the family, and I think the milieu of the film is set by them. It was amazing working with all of them. In fact, one of the things I remember is we shot this one sequence where the family is traveling together in a bus for the whole day. They're going for something. And obviously the cars couldn't follow and the makeup men couldn't follow and the spot boys couldn't follow. So we all carried our own sandwiches and we all sat in there and we all were feeding each other, chilling with each other. So it really was like a very family-esque energy on set. And all these people are phenomenal actors. So I think I would say that I have gained a lot from sharing screen space with them because they are so good at these things that you actually imbibe a lot from them. So there was a lot that I took from them and learned from them while we worked together.
Sagar Jadhav from Ahmedabad, do you think playing a slightly messed up, eccentric character of Arjun Reddy would be a bigger challenge now for you because it contrasts the happily married family man space that you are in your personal life?
That's a very good question.
Right now.
I'm supposed to start shooting for Arjun Reddy soon, and I'm also going to have a baby very soon. And that has been something that I've been speaking about to my, my friends, my team, and my wife. That it's going to be so conflicting, these two energies. Because I'm going to be in Papa mode at home, and it's going to be this warm, wonderful, as close-knit as it gets when you're with family, especially when you have a child. It's a very nice, soft, beautiful, emotional time. And then I'm playing this completely crazy guy, so I'm actually very nervous about that. I'm very nervous because when I did Urta Punjab, I had gone on my own for a bit, and I was there for a bit, and I disconnected from everybody. So, I could create that for myself, that energy, I could create that persona within myself. I don't know this time how I'm going to do it, so I'm actually very nervous about it.
You'll 100% you'll do it well, yeah. Okay, this is Pratik Gupta from Delhi. Very interesting question. Have you watched Sacred Games? Are you interested to do something in web series, digital medium? Your thoughts on the evolution of Netflix and online mediums?
ये Netflix से आया तेरे को?
नहीं ये
मार्केटिंग का लग रहा है सवाल, सब Netflix रिलेटेड.
नहीं ऐसा कुछ
कोई बात नहीं. But
I wanted आप देख सकते हो अपने आप.
No. Just saying this sounded like that. So I haven't watched Sacred Games. I've heard a lot about it. The reason I couldn't watch it is because I started the first episode and my wife is very heavily pregnant right now and it's very graphic. So she said, you can't see stuff like this at least for a couple of months. So I'm curious to watch it. I've heard really good things about it. Yes, I would be very interested to do digital content. The only thing is that the thing with me is with every film I change my look so I need time to get into that, and then once I'm done, I move out into something else. So doing a web series would mean a long-term commitment in one particular kind of look. And I don't know if I'll be able to take out that much time at this stage because I have films which I'm doing, which take lesser time. I think in a web series, you need to give a larger amount of time. But I think that there is something very exciting about web series because the way you can tell the story and the way you can get into the details of the character because you have more time to spend with one character is definitely, it allows you a different kind of excitement and it makes you feel like, you can maybe get deeper into a character because you get more time to spend with that character.
Your dad has done Toba Tek Singh.
Yeah.
I think that's been launched.
But that's a film.
That's a film.
It's a film.
Or it's like but it's releasing on Z only, right?
But it's a film. It's a telefilm.
It's a telefilm. Okay, it's not a web series.
No.
Oh, okay, but it's releasing on C. Okay,
Yeah.
that their online platform, that
Yes.
digital platform.
Yes.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yes.
That's interesting. Okay, this is Shubham Lahoti from Jaipur, Rajasthan. When is Urvashi's song with Kiara Advani coming out? We are looking forward to that.
Yeah.
You are performing first time on a Honey Singh song.
Yeah. I've never done a Honey Singh song before. Really? I love him. I think he makes great music. Yeah, so the song should be out right after Batti releases, because right now we're promoting the music and the promos of the film, and we don't want people to get confused. The song's done and it's ready, and I've danced quite a bit, so I'm excited. It was fun working with Kiara. She's lovely. And yeah, I think right after Batti releases, which is on the 21st of September, the song should be out.
Alright, and which is your favorite song from the movie?
I love When You're Getting Gold, Why Go for Tamba.
Gold
It's
Tamba.
totally my kind of song. It's cheesy, it's fun, it's massy, it's musty. I loved it. I had a blast.
What about that Atif Aslam song?
Of course, that's wonderful, but that's more like a background song in the film. So, it's cut to the moments of the film. It's not really been performed, so to say. And I love dancing, so I enjoyed doing my stuff.
Alright, this is Swapnil from Pune. Which is your favorite dialogue from BGMC?
I can't say. There's a 3.5 minute monologue that I've done, which is essentially the climax of the film.
Oh, okay.
It's a one shot monologue that we did, and it sums up everything that Batti Gul Meeta Chalu stands for. So I wouldn't want to give it away, but yeah. एक लाइन है ट्रेलर में उसकी कि ये आपके लिए सिर्फ एक केस होगा, लेकिन हमारे लिए लड़ाई है उम्मीद की.
Umeed ki, that's a very good. Very good
Which
line.
is what this film stands for. It's not necessary that it's a matter of hope. You cannot lose hope in the fact that justice can happen. So sometimes you fight for hope. That's a big thought, and I love that.
You are having this interesting graph right now that the actors like Amir and Ritik and I think very few actors who actually become that character and they just understand the nuances. So ये जो आपका जो dialogue है, that उम्मीद, like no one can imagine that Shahid Kapoor can say that. And that is the beauty of it if you can become that. So वो एक and you've been constantly doing with quite a few characters that you've played. Is it a conscious decision on your part that you should do something that is not expected from you and that surprises the audience?
Yeah, it's the strongest driving force for me as an actor. कि कुछ अलग करते हैं हर बार. थोड़ा risky है, but मजा आता है.
All right, okay. This is Manish Pandey from Mumbai. It's been 7 years since Mausam released, and he hasn't worked with Sonam Kapoor. When we are going to see them together in the film, and would you like to work with her again? You both are my favorite actors.
I don't know why me and Sonam haven't worked together. Yeah, it's just not happened. But I'd love to, but it's just never happened. We've never been offered a film together.
Okay. This is Shahid Kapoor Lovers FC once again. How was it working with Sri Narayan Singh? How different was it compared to other directors? Also experience of working with Shraddha again and Jami and Divyandu for the first time.
Very different working with Sri sir. I had a wonderful time working with him. I felt very pampered and loved. I felt very free. He put a lot of trust in me. He let me do things the way that I would have wanted to and guided me beautifully whenever I needed it. I have a lot of love for him, personally and professionally. And I would love to work with him again and again because it was wonderful. He was very kind to me. Shraddha, yeah, we've done Heather together and it was very easy, breezy, started off smooth. We had fun on the sets. She plays a really nice role in the film. There's more for us to do in this film than we had in Heather, so that's really nice. I don't want to reveal too much. Divyendu is a very talented boy, and I think he's really coming into his own. And he plays a very pivotal part in this film. And I think his character is more heroic than mine. Actually, he's nicer than me. I mean, heroic nahi, but definitely he's the nice guy in the film. And I think he's played it very honestly, and you feel for his character, which I think was very important to this film. And I'm sure he'll do a lot of good work in the time to come because he's very talented. हाय, मैं ठहरा शाहिद कपूर एंड यू आर वॉचिंग मी ऑन बॉलीवुड हंगामा बल. देखते रहो बेटा.